Senior Counsel Roysdale Forde today announced his candidacy for the leadership of the People's National Congress Reform in the upcoming Congress to be held in August. He said the plans are to rebuild, refocus, and regroup the party.
Having set the course of regrouping and refocusing, it is abundantly clear that we must make a collective effort to rebuild our party. The challenges at times may seem significant, and the road ahead may be fraught with obstacles. But I believe that through commitment, unity, dedication, the People's National Congress Reform can emerge stronger than ever before. Rebuilding requires us to confront the many beliefs, attitudes, egos, and fractures that threaten to weaken our collective resolve. It demands a strong commitment to inclusivity, to embracing diversity of thought and perspective, and to fostering an environment where every voice is heard, appreciated, and valued.
Quizzed by reporters on his experience, Forde said he brings to bear sufficient experience that will be able to impact positively on moving the party forward.
I'm aware that the leader said that he's experienced and the party will not want to be placed into the hands of an inexperienced person. I certainly agree with him, but I believe that my track record in and out of politics demonstrates sufficient experience that I'll be able to bring to bear to the task at hand. I believe that equally that my track record in terms of integrity is unblemished. In politics, people make all sorts of allegations against you, but I believe that I have addressed each and every sort of allegation that comes up in relation to me.
Forde said he would do what is in the best interest of the party.
The general confrontational issue, to put it out, Forde runs against Norton, but I'm running here for the party as a priority. Whoever enters the race, I hope they understand that we're running ultimately to see the best person, the best program emerge for the People's National Congress Reform.
Forde thinks that the party leader does not have to be the presidential candidate.
I believe that I have outlined a process of a primary. I believe that no one should be anointed as the presidential candidate of the People's National Congress Reform. Whoever it is, in or out of the party, a member or not, must go through the primary process. They must seek and obtain the approval and the blessing of the party. So I don't necessarily believe that we should just pluck someone and parachute them into the office of presidential candidate.
Meanwhile, leader of the People's National Congress Reform, Orby Norton, said that anyone can run for the leadership of the party. He, however, cautioned that the party is politically sensible.
One of them is the PPP must have nothing on you so that they can use it to their advantage. You must not be involved in any oil scam, or there's any document left in the government drawers that can be used to control you. And I'm one of the persons who stand out as somebody whose integrity is intact and the government has nothing on me. I believe that as a political party, our membership is very politically intelligent. And so it is the democratic right of anyone to run for leadership of the party, and we will not deprive them of their right. The next point I want to make, that you said that, is that there's a false notion out there about primaries. And the presentation this morning is a manifestation of lack of knowledge of the PNC. PNC people, pay attention to your knowledge of the party. And the PNC members will know that there is no provision in the Constitution for primaries. We now go to why primaries occurred when it occurred years ago. For the first time in the history of the PNC, the leader of the PNC said then, Robert Corbyn, he was not running. And since there was not a Congress coming shortly, the party, through a motion, I think moved by the time it would have been Gillian Burton and seconded by somebody.
The launch was done this morning at Bransville apartment in Kitty and was attended by some of his colleagues in Parliament and supporters.